It's TIMEX. It takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
Let's go.
Tango Hotel Echo, Charlie Oscar, Victor Echo, Romeo Tango, Charlie Romeo Oscar Whiskey, TheCovertCrow.
It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard.
Great options for law enforcement, military, first responders, you name it. A reissue of a classic, the TIMEX IRONMAN FLIX Triathlon. Made famous more so than not by Jocko Willink, former SEAL team member and instructor, author, and leader motivator. A TIMEX and HUCKBERRY collaboration, bringing the reissue of a classic to life with an affordable price point. It's no G-Shock, but let's see what she has to offer for this $100 price range. $129 here in Canada and online. HUCKBERRY, a clothing and apparel company, partnered with TIMEX for this affordable digital icon. Sometimes it's just about the nostalgia that takes you back to a time in your life that was special and or an accomplishment or something special. You know what I'm saying. I love the simplicity. I can only imagine that the number of these sold since their initial release back in the late 90s. Wow. Now TIMEX has the ability to capture another generation of watch wearer, from teenager to retiree, with its tool watch design for running and timing. Reference TW2V64900. This may just be one of my favorite beaters, the newest acquisition for 2024, a watch I used to own years ago while I was at work. You guessed it, right here. It was a no-brainer. But for law enforcement, military, just like Jocko in the Marines, it was reliable, even running on a battery, which usually gives you anywhere from 2 to 3 years, depending on how much functions you're using. This 44mm resin case wears well with its lightweight design and strap. The package has an overall weight with the full kit of 36 grams only. It's featherweight. The features for this versatile beast include positive display, chronograph, countdown timer, 100 lap memory, 10 entry memo pad. No one's using that. But anyway, nice touch, TIMEX. Just saying, auto light or hands-free night mode setting to view the indiglow just by raising your arms in low light conditions. I'm still trying to find that, by the way. And an 18mm lug, which isn't too bad. If you don't like the strap, you can swap it out, put a NATO on, a leather, or whatever you can that you can get. Might have to be special order, but no problem, you understand what I'm saying. Now, unlike the height of some multi-function digital watches, the IRONMAN is relatively slim. It has that profile of a dress watch. That's pretty incredible. At 9mm thickness, I can't believe it. I better get the calipers out. 11.8 is what I'm seeing. The lug to lug is 49mm, and she wears more like a 42 for me on my 7¼ inch wrist. A screwed down stainless steel backplate that helps seal up this baby with that 100 meters of water resistance, along with an acrylic crystal. Now the display is information at every glance priority. We have day, date, and year calendar display with time displayed down to the running seconds. 12 or 24-hour display options are available. Good for military, law enforcement, and first responder personnel. Now, printed function assignment is on the resin case assigned to the buttons for the 6-button tool watch design. Most are self-explanatory. The IRONMAN FLIX takes a replacement battery CR2025, and depending on your comfort level, could be replaced by you, or of course you can take it to an authorized dealer or somewhere that you can have this changed out for you. Most times can be found at your local department stores or hardware stores as well. Now, as I mentioned before, it's comfortable, it's lightweight. You don't even know it's there till you glance at it so you can know what time it is. I have 4 G-Shocks, and they have a ton of features. One of the features this reissue TIMEX could use is solar power. I get it, you want to keep it as close to the original design as possible. For that reason, I get taken back to the 1990s every time I glance at it. Good work, TIMEX. She's a keeper. I'm going to hopefully wear it for a while before she gets handed down to one of my children or grandchildren.
Gotta do this, go hard.
Wear it with whatever you like and wherever you like. Let it offer you the peace of mind wherever you are that you will get accurate time and great timing functions out of her during the day, in the night, and low light conditions. Thanks to Indiglo, TIMEX FLIX HUCKBERRY Re-issue. It's an Iron Man. Enough said. From the gym to the conference room to out in the field to the slopes, TIMEX was built for running, but is ready for everything. With 2 time sets, you can also monitor 2 time zones. Bet you didn't know that. It's like a digital GMT, great for travel and adventures anywhere around the planet. You can set time 2 for another place of importance around the globe. Simply press the Start Split button to display time 2 when you're in the home screen. Primary time home display screen. There's your Start Split button. Press that and you can see you're now monitoring time 2. If you hold down that button, now you'll see that time number 2 is displayed. And here we have GMT time actually set for the UK and England, 5 hours ahead of us. So as you can see, it's 18 or 6:37. If we want to go revert back to time zone 1, then we just press and we will hold after it's displayed. And it'll say hold to select time 1, and that takes us back to time 1, as you can see. And then a quick press of that will show time 2. So no problem. There's your GMT, digital GMT at work. And it's really easy to set. That part I like. A reliable Indiglo light can be activated by pressing the top left button. However, you can only view while it's pressed. If you hold down this same button, you'll activate the 3-second light display illumination. One thing that's a little drawback is when you are in another function, the time isn't displayed. You need to go back to the home screen for the ability to see that time. It's just a small issue, it's not a deal breaker, and it shouldn't be too much of a hang up for you. Now the strap is lightweight, obviously contributing to the overall package weight. It tapers from 22 millimeters down to 17 millimeters at the buckle. Now the watch is so light you won't even know it's there, like I mentioned earlier. And with its neutral tone colors, she's not too flashy as well. Who's it for? Quite frankly, anyone with a wrist. Maybe it's your next teen's birthday gift. Maybe it's the working professional, the police officer, first responder, a student, a teacher, CEO. It doesn't matter. All military personnel, come one, come all. That's the beauty of it. She's capable of fitting wrists between 5.9 inches to 8.1 inches. And that's a great, unbelievable range. Versatility in function and design. Now the cost I mentioned already, $129 Canadian. Come on. I mean, even a child can save up their allowances and purchase the TIMEX HUCKBERRY FLIX. A TIMEX for anyone. Most importantly, for you. That's my time. I'm Ross. Thanks for coming to the channel. Appreciate all the support. Do me a favor, like, subscribe. You want that content to keep coming. Notifications should be on. And then when you hit the bell, smash the bell. And then you're going to get notified when the next video drops. I'm also on Instagram. Comment, question, concern, right there. No problem. At TheCovertCrow. TIMEX Ironman Triathlon. The HUCKBERRY FLIX, the reissue. Go out and get it. See you on the next one.
Day one, every dog has its day. It's been mine since day one. This is real grinding. I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining. It's real blinding. And I'm getting hotter too. Talking top 2, I'm not a 2. You let the pressure bother you when I do what I gotta do. Let's go hard.